Hello communications class, Crystal Villa here. Are you all excited to watch my speech? Well, I hope you are, because it's about each and every one of you. Now, I've been in Dr. Gary Johnson's class since the inception of this semester, and I've not missed a single class meeting, so I think that gives me the professional experience to speak on the class today. I want to inform you that this class has been overall such a wonderful experience for me. I will tell you today what I thought before beginning the class, how Dr. Johnson and you all made this such a positive experience, and what I feel has been the difference from the last communications class and what helped in comparison. I failed that class. So now let's get to my thoughts or preliminary expectations of the communications class that we're all in. I knew that I had to retake Com 1 because I had failed the class in the fall of 2008. And by failed, I mean I got a D. I do consider that a failing grade. Now, I wasn't feeling very optimistic about the class. On the first day, I was like, oh man, this is just going to be so much work. And I was already just starting to get down about it. I talked to my mom, and she told me to stop it. She said that I was already being negative and that a negative mindset would get me nowhere and a positive one would get me through. So I'd better just immerse myself in it and give it my all. Now, if that isn't great advice, I don't know what is. Now, let's fast forward to what changed my mind about our communications class. For starters, I feel that Dr. Johnson is an exceptional professor. This is my stance, and as a student for over 25 years now, yes, 25 years, ongoing, I believe that I do have the authority to speak on this matter. This class is interactive because of our professor, not just because it's a communications class. Now, we all had to take part and extend ourselves. We all had to really try to improve our public speaking skills, and I want you to all know how proud I am of you. All of you that really stuck through and are here still till the end. Now, I've personally watched you all grow and become better with your communication skills. Watching and listening to the last persuasive speeches really made an impact on me. I could see the confidence levels just rise, and some of that nervousness and insecurity has really started to melt away. And maybe not entirely. Okay, we all get a little nervous, and that's okay. But the improvement, wow, you've all grown so much. Now let's move into what I think was an issue in my last class, my last communications class that I took. Well, I bombed. Well, the main issue was myself. I didn't push my negativity out of the way. To be frank, I didn't try. I don't think that my professor at the time was very involved or engaging, but I'm sure that I could have made much more of an effort. Most classes and professors that I've had experience with just kind of go through the motions, and it becomes boring to say the least. We need to be involved. We need to be alert and participate actively in class because that really helps the material stick, at least for me. Now, Dr. Johnson does that. He actually talks about relevant topics, things that are exciting, current events, and he brings us into the conversation and ties it all into what we're learning and has us participate. I truly enjoyed this class. I want you to know that I truly enjoyed getting to know you all a little bit, and I feel lucky to have had an exceptional human being as a professor. He made an honest effort to help us grow, and I used to make up my speeches same day. Honestly, even I would walk into class and just make them up as I went. And naturally, I didn't do well. I'll be honest, I don't like PitchVantage at all because it makes me do extra work. And again, just being honest here. But it really helped me to prepare. It made a huge difference. And if I was given the option not to practice, I wouldn't have. Dr. Johnson knew that most of us would feel the same way. And that's why it's a requirement. And it's made a huge difference for me. Thank you all for such a positive experience. I don't know how so many good people, how many wonderful people could fit in one room. And now that I've told you what I thought before class had started, what you did to change that, and what I think went wrong the first time around, I will conclude. It is bittersweet, but I want you to remember that you've made such huge improvements, and I hope that you continue to better yourselves. Remember, a negative mindset will get you nowhere fast. A positive one will get you through. And finally, I just want you to all know that you get an A+ in my book. Thank you.